Hey, Peter Lasowski here, and I am so excited that you took the time to watch this video. I know you've been waiting patiently for the workshop notification, and congratulations for jumping on the early bird notification for the Story Selling Blueprint formula. Now, you're going to have an email arriving in your inbox in about 15 minutes with access to an audio training as part of the preparation for the workshop. It's a two-part recording I did on a national radio show talking all about the power of stories and selling. Now, there's just one more thing, though. Once you get your download instructions, you're going to want to get started listening to the audio training right away. So while you're waiting for that email to arrive, I'm going to let you in on 4 easy ways you can increase your sales right now. Don't worry, it'll only take about 7 minutes, so grab a pen real quick and be sure to write this down. The key to getting a person's attention, making that trust connection, and inspiring action can be boiled down to the following. Step 1, know how to find your audience. Now, researching your audience sucks. I know, don't worry, I hate it too. So much so that I boiled it down to a fast and simple process. I'm going to show you how I do research before I ever try to go after any customers for myself or my clients, and how I do it in about 10 minutes. Now, I hate the research process, but it's the difference between building a real business and coming up short. So I'm going to show you how to cut your time spent on research by a factor of 10 and still get better results than those doing hours or even days of research, and they still attract the wrong people. Step number 2 is connect with your prospects' core desires. Grabbing attention of your audience is very, very tough. That's why I'm going to walk you through building immediate curiosity with your audience well before you ever invite them to sample your product. This is a huge reason why when I talk to people, I get a lot more yeses than nos almost immediately. Step number 3 is engage their emotions. I'll show you how to make connection and build desire about everything you do, and getting them to want to see your product demonstration based on that enthusiasm. Step number 4 is build their ownership of your product. Now, imagine having people who will spread the word about your product and do all of your grunt work. Attract other highly desirable people like them who actively seek you out and give you testimonials. But best of all, do it all free of charge. I'm going to take you and make all of the above happen for you in no time. You'll learn all of that inside the powerful recordings that will be delivered to your inbox in a few minutes. But there is one more thing you need to know. Once you get their attention, you're going to have to communicate with them. And what do you say to grow that bond even more and actually build their desire to a point where they want to buy? Well, I'd like to help you with that too. That's why I'd like to make a very special offer today for you. Once your instructional email arrives in your inbox, you'll be directed to our download area where your free recordings are waiting for you. But I'd also like to include my Story Selling Blueprint formula. This takes everything inside the 2 recordings and literally amps it up, going in depth and showing you how to create your set of stories that get attention, make that trust connection, and inspire action. But that's not really even the coolest part. Also, inside the Story Selling Blueprint Formula Workshop is the exact sequence of stories using a powerful process I learned years ago called the hero's journey to convert people into buyers. And it works no matter what you're selling. Now, I usually don't let my workshops go for anything less than $1,000 because there's a lot of top quality material in here that people I have consulted with, they've paid a lot of money for. But you took the time to get on the early bird list to be part of the beta workshop. And I'm excited that you've taken that step in furthering your business. So I'm going to cut you a deal. The Story Selling Blueprint formula after the beta workshop is priced at $1,497. But if you click the button below right now, you can snag it today for a special price of only 2 payments of $97. That's one today and one 30 days from now. That's almost a 90% discount, and I'm doing this because it's in beta. So you get the discount, and what I need from you during the workshop is to ask me questions, give me feedback, and hopefully a testimonial at the end of the workshop. Sound fair? Well, my hope is that you come on your hero's journey with me in this workshop and create your selling stories. We'll work together for 6 weeks, covering a module a week where I'll teach, you learn, and you do the homework to create your selling stories. Now here's how each week breaks down. In week 1, you're going to learn how to uncover your ideal customers, how to identify their core desires, and how to take them on their hero's journey to discover your product or service. We call these ideal customers our angel avatars. And in week 1, you will use the worksheet to identify your angel avatars. In week 2, we cover the brain science of inner dialogue, how inner dialogue affects our purchase decisions, and how you get a prospect's attention by using what I call a sales magnet story. So in week 2, you'll be crafting your very own sales magnet story. In week 3, we cover how to get your prospect across the threshold of no, how to use the top 5 mental triggers, and how to craft your herald story that makes a strong trust connection with your prospect. So in week 3, you'll be crafting your very own herald story. In week 4, we cover how to build desire within your prospect using a 5-step formula to connect your product or service to their core desires. This is what we call your transformation story, and in week 4, you'll be crafting your very own transformation story. In week 5, we cover how to inspire them to buy by using anticipation and imagination so they actually take ownership of your product mentally before they purchase it physically. So in week 5, you'll be working on crafting your own ownership story. In week 6, bonus week, we put it all together and we show you how to use your stories online, offline, and in print. But it gets even better. We're also going to show you how to take your storytelling to the next level by creating stories on the fly that connect with that person's inner dialogue and core desires. And you can use them to build massive interest and results with your clients. Just like scores of my clients who have already heard my stories using the StorySelling BluePrint formula. And between you and I, you're getting it for much cheaper than they did. I know I'm putting you on the spot, so I'm going to make your decision extremely easy, even easier than the extremely nice price tag. Grab the StorySelling BluePrint workshop. Go through the workshop, and if you don't think it's one of the best things you've ever seen in terms of how to get attention, make that trust connection, and inspire action with your customers or clients, simply ask for a refund within 30 days of the start of the workshop, and my team will gladly take care of you. I'm willing to take all this risk because, well, I know I'm not really taking a risk. I know how much this is going to help you because it's already helped tons of people just like you attract clients and grow their business. So click on the buy button below now to secure your seat in this workshop for only 2 payments of $97. That's $97 today and $97 30 days from now. So I want you to know, though, I'm limiting the number of people in this first workshop because it is beta. So if you wait, you may not get a seat. So here's the thing, guys. I'll see you in the workshop. I'm very excited about this. I'm excited about you going through the 6-week process to develop your set of selling stories using the StorySelling BluePrint formula. See you in the workshop.